Knowing the people that are going to be key to your ability to deliver excellence is going to be one of the most important things that you can do in your new career in this new organization. Transitioning to a new career, on the one hand, can be a little bit stressful, but it does not have to be stressful. It does not have to be intimidating. New opportunities are opportunities for you to grow and excel. That's the mindset that you want to have. That's number one. Number two, don't abdicate all of the intellect and the experience that you have already acquired. Even though you may be doing something completely different, the things that you have done heretofore have prepared you and actually gave you the ability to garner this new opportunity. Somebody hired you for this new role in a new career because they valued all the other things that you have done. So even if you're learning something for the first time, don't assume that you don't know anything. You know how to organize things. You know how to problem solve. You probably have great strategic and people skills, which is what got you into this new opportunity. You obviously have good relationship and networking skills, because that is also probably how you got to that interview seat. And you have great research skills because you did some work in order to get through that interview and to ultimately get the job. So don't discount yourself because you haven't had experience in that particular space. The other thing that you have been successful at doing is that you clearly identified the key success factors of this new role, of this new career, because that's the only reason that somebody hired you and said, that's the guy, that's the gal, because you convinced them that you were the one. And the key to convincing anybody that you are the one is to show that you understand what it takes to be successful and that you have the ability to do so. And you did that. So you got the opportunity. Now you go into that new opportunity as the new gal, as the new guy on the block, and you immediately start to think about the relationships that are going to be important to you. The person that brought you into the organization, the person who's in your direct reporting line, the person or persons that you are going to be working with as a team, the key people that touch your seat. If you're in capital markets, for example, there's going to be relationships in corporate finance, relationships in sales, relationships in research, for example. Who are the people that touch your seat, and how can you get those introductions sooner rather than later? In your first couple of weeks, there'll probably be 8 to 10 people that you identify that are going to be key relationships for you. And you should give yourself 2 to 3 months to invest in each of those relationships, even before you go out to start to build other relationships. Knowing the people that are going to be key to your ability to deliver excellence is going to be one of the most important things that you can do in your new career in this new organization. Now you also need to make sure that you understand all of the stakeholders for the role that you're in. So for example, if you're the CEO of a public company, obviously it's the external shareholders, both your retail shareholders, your institutional shareholders. It's going to be your board. It's going to be your executive leadership team. It's also going to be the customers that you serve. At a minimum, those are your key stakeholders. So you want to think about, who are my stakeholders in the new role that you're going to have, and methodically try to invest in each of those areas over your first 6 months in that particular role. So pivoting to something new, don't be stressed. You already know what it takes to be successful. All you have to do is build the right relationships, because remember, no one can do it alone, and execute. Go get them.